Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How you like my side? Pretty fancy, huh? Mova had arrived? What does that mean? By the way, anybody who watches these on YouTube on a replay, I'm so sorry for these delays because you're probably wondering like, why the fuck do people watch when he sits there and does absolutely nothing for like the first minute or two? And what's happening is that as I'm recording live and broadcasting, people like the tweet just got sent out and everybody's coming in. And so like we're now up to 53 and people are just still coming in. So I just give it a minute because in without a doubt, somebody, somebody in a couple minutes will be like, I just got here. What y'all been talking about? You can watch the replay. That's what's that like really. What's up, everybody? I'm just looking at the people. Hello, hello. Your first YouNow Clenarded. Well, welcome, girl. Welcome. It's just someone bitched to me on YouTube. Hi, April Fool, who bought the who purchased one of the wigs. Yet everybody, this sign is divine, and it's not the only one. It's not the only one. I gotta know. Let, Here, this is a problem. I haven't figured out a way to hang this yet without like, but I will. I'll figure it out. How fucking shit, whoops. How do I do this? Maybe I know I'm gonna break it. I know I'm gonna break it. Please don't break it. Shit. How fucking dope is this? Do you see the way it lights up? It lights up. Like like I'm electronic, bitches. That's high tech. I will. Yeah, and I still have to figure out if the person who made it for me, God bless her, and it was so sweet. She wrote this like I'm grateful when I get a call on my fucking birthday. When someone makes something like that for me, and not just one, but two, plus an electronic device, warms my heart. Okay. Uh, well, I'm sorry I woke you up, Sir Cardinal. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, don't worry, Reddy. Don't worry. We're gonna be talking. We have a lot to talk about. Notice the shades. I mean, it's 11 o'clock on the West Coast. Why would I be wearing shades? Because it's been a shady. There's been shady shit going on. Shady shade. One of which you already know about. And let me just tell you, I was quite impressed. Not impressed, surprised, humbled by the response to when I posted that rant on YouTube from the last broadcast. Calm your tits, everybody. It's coming. You wouldn't believe, and I'm not gonna name names because I don't do that. You wouldn't believe the people as in plural, who DM'd me to be like, that was fucking awesome. I'm so glad you said that. I'm telling you, don't even try to guess. You'll never guess. I swear to God, you'll never guess. Don't even try it, because I'm not even going to tell you. The point is, thank you, Miss Chris. There was a lot of, there's a lot of uh, truth in this pot in this cup of tea. A lot of fucking truth. And one more thing before I get started. I hate watching myself on camera. Like I don't like watching my broadcast back. Exception for that last one. I watched it twice. Because girl, I pretty much nailed it if I do say so myself. I, yeah, I'm gonna be a little full of myself, and I don't give two fucks. But I said what I had to say. I meant it, and you know what? It resonated with the people because there are more people who've watched that rant in the last 24 hours than have watched pretty much any other video I've ever put on YouTube, except the Zach Rants interview, which I did last October. Okay. First of all, let's talk about yesterday. Before I get to the Dick Nite shit, this whole Jason um, whole thing not happening. Shit. Yeah, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, there's wait. All things that this is a problem. People can't like. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate it, and I don't mean this in a cocky way, but yeah, I'm. Oh well, thank you, BB Princess. I am smarter than you. I'm always 3 steps ahead of you, and I see through everything. Just because I don't say it doesn't mean I don't know it. I know the tea. So I don't, rather than get messy on Twitter or YouNow, I just, I just get even, and I'll leave it at that because, yeah, legit. I'll just give you a brief. I'll give you a brief summary because a couple of people have asked me what happened. Okay, I get a direct message from Jason at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock yesterday. Now, let me just preface this, by the way. I'm not shading Jason at all because I know he had nothing to do with this. Okay, he had nothing to do with this. Let me just be able to see. Jason had nothing to do with this. So just getting that out there and making it clear. Okay. I get a DM saying that I have to contact blah 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 at cbs.com for to get a clearance. Eh, excuse me, what? First of all, I wasn't doing an interview with Jason. I was I was going to be doing a YouNow, bringing him up on Skype. He's going to say hi to his fans. You know, save Jason. You know, the whole like Operation Save Jason. Okay. Yeah, and Illusion Ray. This is why I'm divulging. I'm speaking to this. Okay. This is why because I wasn't the only one who got the BB can the winner of Big Brother Canada, and I think Neha, the BB Can House Guest Hangout, they got the kibosh too. Girlfriend won last season of Big Brother Canada. But all of a sudden, we have to call, we have to contact CBS publicity? Why? I've been a CBS affiliate for 2 years. CBS affiliate meaning like I can sell feeds. I'm not on a blacklist. I'm not on, you know. And so all I'm thinking is, okay, I got like, and so at 4 o'clock, an hour, like literally less than an hour before I'm supposed to be going live with you guys, I'm getting this. Like now, I'm hearing. I have to get approval from someone at CBS that I've never heard of. Okay, fine. Blah, 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 blah. I typed up a beautiful, beautiful email. Just, there's nothing wrong. And I made it very clear that I know exactly the rules of the CBS contract. I know not, I would never ever say anything disparaging about production, or, you know, there are rules that, like, you're supposed to follow. And of course I would have respected them when I have a guest on. I'm not stupid. But so, of course, within, you know, about 20 minutes after that, so like 20 to 15 minutes before I'm supposed to be going live, I just get a one-sentence email from this publicity person saying, um, it's not approved. And then I found out that it wasn't just me, because I was like, I sent a DM to Jason. I was like, so what do you want me to tell? What do you want me to tell everybody? Because, you know, like, yeah, I'm a little bummed out, but I think everybody that was expecting to see you, hoping to see this, because we've been talking about it for a while, you know, I thought, you know, I think they're going to be a little kind of like, what's going on? You know what? In the spirit of what we're talking about, yeah, I'm glad y'all saw this side, but I'm going to change the side, okay? And start hitting those fucking likes as I do this, bitches. This is a much, much more fitting side for the occasion, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes. Yes, God. Yes, God. Ooh, girl. Hit the fucking megaphone, bitches. I'm gonna pose with my tea. Invite your friends. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you had your opportunity. So all I'm thinking about to myself is, okay, his 2 appearances. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, people. Thank you, Chris. His 2 appearances get canceled. Now let me just tell you, having been around the block, like, I've been on the scene for years. Years, people. I know exactly what goes on behind the scenes. I know everything that's going on behind the scenes. And CBS publicity doesn't give 2 fucks about, with no shade, Jason, what pre-jurors do with their free time after they get evicted from the Big Brother house on a silly YouNow broadcast where it's not even an interview. I'm not making money off of it. No one's profiting from this. You dig? You catch where I'm going here? And I think it's the same thing with with the Big Brother Canada House Guest Hangout. CBS doesn't give 2 shits, or rather, they're not paying attention. Thank you, Tamra. However, sometimes things are brought to their attention. And if something's brought to their attention and someone becomes a nuisance and has a hissy fit, suddenly it's like, okay, fine. Okay, then they say something, and then just to, like, because we're gonna follow the rules, fine. I'll call Jason or whatever, talk to Jason, tell him to tell me who wants to an interview or blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. They have better things to do with their time than monitor the house guest activities. Let me just tell you that. Well, you guys do the fucking math. You guys figure out why would someone want to shut down the interviews the day before, or excuse me, why would someone want to shut down the interviews on Thursday? The interviews, the just, hey, what's up, everybody say hi to Jason. Who would have a reason to contact CBS and make a fuss? I don't know. I don't know. Clink. Yeah. I think I saw exactly. I see, yeah. You guys catch it. You guys got it. But, like I said, I'm always 3 steps ahead. And I've already got things in the works. They just won't be publicized or announced ahead of time. Don't try me, people. Don't try me. Okay? Beth. Like, it wasn't Beth. It wasn't Beth. I almost want to make t-shirts out of it that I always have they're of my common phrases. One is, I'm always 3 steps ahead of you. The other is, I always have the last laugh. And I do. So, I will leave that. And again, everything that I'm saying is allegedly. Allegedly. But you come up with your own reasons why this would suddenly come across CBS Publicity's desk on Thursday afternoon of all times. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I wasn't the only one that got fucked. Sarah, the winner of BB Canada, was just as equally bent over and just remember, people, remember, if it's confusing, don't, just know what, it was not Zach who complained. No. Think, listen. Think of everybody always has an agenda. That's the point. There's always an agenda. You got it? You got it? I love you too, you guys. This is nothing to do with Zach. Zach cares about himself. Don't worry. It's okay. I just wanted those who got it, got it. Let's move on, shall we? So, this is going to be one of those times where we need to use my fancy schmancy software and watch a little clip that's a minute long. And it goes a lot along with exactly what I was ranting about the other day. And it, like, I literally went for half an hour. Yeah, over a half an hour without interruption, saying exactly what happened, what you did wrong, what he should not have done, how he, like, I couldn't have been any more clear. Not to say that he was supposed to watch my, but I want to show you guys what happens when you don't listen and you don't learn and you continue to surround yourself and listen to enablers who say, you did the right thing. I couldn't stand to see how many people were sending him tweets or posting on his YouNow page. You did the right thing. No, you did not do the right thing. You did not do the right thing. And I guarantee you that anybody who says you did the right thing didn't watch the goddamn Dick Nite episode. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And you think you're helping him. You think you're actually helping him. It's astounding. And you know what? I had a theory. I have a theory about this. I don't know. I mean, this is total speculation, but sometimes I wonder if maybe there's a little bit of truth in it. You know, kind of like I was thinking about it when I posted a picture of, you know, with Jeff and when Clay and Jordan were taking a picture together, and then I posted a picture of Kathy Bates in Misery. Remember Annie Wilkes from Misery? What did Annie Wilkes do? Why did Annie Wilkes in Misery? Did you guys all see Misery? If you watched that movie, are you familiar with it? Why did she keep Paul Sheldon? Paul Sheldon was James Caan's character, the guy who became miserable, locked away in a bedroom, being kept sick, being kept prisoner, being forced to write the story that Annie Wilkes wanted him to write for her. God, this is even more of an analogy than I even thought about. I sometimes wonder if these people want Zach to be dependent on them, want him to, what are maybe actively trying to sabotage him because it means they get to keep him for themselves. They don't have to share him. Because if he gets famous, if Paul Sheldon got up and walked out of that house and started publishing books again, Annie Wilkes would lose him. Do you see where you see what I'm talking about? If Zach stays sick and needs Annie, depends on Annie. Annie is the Kathy Bates character, the cuckoo one. If Zach depends on her, again, even if it's against his will, he has no choice. But Annie keeps her prisoner, doesn't have to share with anybody. Annie is Frankie? No. Frankie has moved the fuck on. Have you read Frankie's timeline? When's the last time you've seen him tweet about Zach? Okay. No, I don't want to break Zach's ankle. Are you talking to me, Michael Schwartz? No. I'm trying to make a fucking analogy. Are you not getting? No, not Annie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me make it simple instead. Since if the analogy isn't okay, let me just make. I'll start over. The more that because I feel like all of the encouraging Zach, like you did the right thing, you're better than Dick, you don't worry about any of that stuff. That's bad advice. That's wrong. That's not good advice. And it's sabotaging Zach. and it's hurting Zach, and it's causing him more problems. But how do they benefit from doing that? The more that Zach keeps fucking up, the less likely he's going to desert them. The less likely he's going to run away from them and meet bigger and better people and go on and do bigger and better things. They want him they want to hoard him to themselves so he could continue doing the YouNows for them. He could continue watching Snakey videos. That's what I'm talking about. Is that right? Is that making more sense or what? If Zach does something big and makes it something like, if he gets a girlfriend, all of those women get left in the dust. Do you see what I'm talking about? So, did you see Flowers in the Attic, people? How do you keep control of your prisoners? You make them sick. You make them dependent on you. I digress. If these analogies aren't making sense, I get it, because they are obscure analogies. But if you go and Google them, I guarantee you're gonna be like, Cleo is on to something, because I am. Okay, it's a sickness. There's a pathology in the way that they coddle him and that they don't watch what the fuck he's doing before they start going on their keyboard and clackety clack clack clack, lecturing Dick, calling him names, saying, you're bullying Zach, but you are tweeting, you are bullying Dick in your stupid fucking tweets. How do you... I'm your biggest fan. Love me. I'm here for you. Yeah, that's... So, let's just go back to the Dick Nite episode. Here's a 30-second recap of what happened. Dick made a joke, a crack about Frankie. Big fucking deal. That's evil Dick. And it wasn't even that bad. Dick saw that Zach was getting a little, it was a little sensitive, a little sore subject. But rather than just brushing it off, Mr. I don't give two fucks always does, he sat there for a half hour, and then, after maybe one or two more jokes that weren't even I'm not gonna even go. He basically said, "That's it." Shut down his computer screen and just walked off the show with a panel of a Big Brother winner, a Big Brother All-Star, and a movie star. And he just stormed off the show. He was a guest of the show, and there was nothing that was ever said to him, whether he interpreted it in a way that it wasn't intended to be, regardless, even if all three of them were piling on him, you speak up for yourself. You defend yourself, you fire back, you don't pussy out and shut your computer off and storm off the set. That's what pussies do. It was a pussy move. And Zach had the audacity to, early in the show, after he made one little Frankie comment, Zach says, okay, that's strike one. What? Excuse me? You're on my show, bitch? And you're threatening me? What? Strike one, it was preposterous. Now, with that in mind, let's take a look at what happened the following day. The following day. So, first of all, if you were Zach, what advice would any reasonable person give to Zach after what had transpired the night before? What's the one thing that you just kind of would maybe say? Jenny L, stay away. Don't go, don't poke, don't pull on the cat's tail, don't poke the rattlesnake, just stay the fuck away. Especially if you haven't cleared things up or spoken to Dick after you disrespected him and his guests, or tweeted it. Like, you've done nothing to try to clean up the big fucking shit pile, the heaping shit pile that you left the night before. Especially if that happened. You do not go up to evil Dick and do what we're about to watch, okay? And just remember what I said in my little recap. Remember the salient points about certain things I said, because they show up in this clip. All of this, by the way, is on my YouTube page, including my rant from yesterday, so feel free to, the link is in my bio. Here we go. Here we go. Listen up, people. It's just a minute, a little over a minute. Oh, shit. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong, because I shouldn't have adjusted. Let me try doing that again without adjusting the... And if not, I know that someone's posted a YouTube link. So, don't worry, folks. And if worst case scenario, I'll play it on my phone. So just, it's all good. Okay. This ain't working. Hold on. Who has, I know that, just 1 second. YouTube. Sorry, guys. Just gonna get another clip. We're gonna try that, okay? Trust me, this is worth it. This is so worth it. I promise. I just want you guys to see the picture. Evil Dick, Zach, Rants. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. If this doesn't work, just bear with me. If this is, if I still have, I can play on my own. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's worth it. It's so worth it. You're trying nerves, YouTube. You're trying. Okay, here we go.
that thing, I'm gonna throw it on the ground and break it. I ain't fucking around. Just say hi. That's one strike. You got two. And if it's not off of it, I am gonna break your phone. Okay. And I'm not fucking around. Okay. That's it.
Well, well, well. You guys want to watch it one more time? Want to watch it make? No, Jiraiya. It did not make Evil Dick look bad. It did not. No. Okay, because I saw this on Twitter. This is part of why I'm pissed. Do you guys realize Evil Dick mirrored, literally mirrored what Zack did to him the night before? If you don't get that, you need to think about what the interview made Zack look bad. No. Excuse me, Jiraiya. The interview did not make Zack look bad. Zack made Zack look bad. Cut this shit out. Cut the shit out. They made Zack look bad? No. This made Zack look bad. Closing the fucking computer made Zack look bad. Pouting like a bitch made Zack look bad. Saying to Dick, you have one strike, that made Zack look bad. How dare you say that they made Zack look bad? They went easy on Zack. Easy. What kind of fucking Kool-Aid are you drinking that you think that they made Zack look bad? Do I have to pull up the fucking show and watch the first 4 minutes with you watching to show you what a tool Zack was? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? They made Zack look bad. What did they fucking have to do to not make Zack look bad? Lick his asshole? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Zack made Zack look bad. If you listen to the comments, they said nothing out of the ordinary. Dick made one comment. He saw that Zack got offended. He laid off. Dick did not have to do that. He did not have to do that. But Zack sat there. Well, okay, tell me, Dry, what did I miss? What did I miss? No. How did Evil Dick make himself look bad? Indulge me. Indulge me. Indulge me. Tell me how Evil Dick made himself look bad. Tell me. Tell me. Look, he's okay. Well, I'm going to play this clip again, and I'm going to pause it if I can, because I want you to see. I want you to, again, this time, I want you to observe. Observe the way that Dick says, no, stop it, strike one. I'm telling you now, get that camera out of my face. Okay, Jiraiya, I started on you, but look, but there are a lot of people who are saying the same thing. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of people who are saying what you're saying. Okay. So this goes out to everybody besides you, Jiraiya, who says, you know, is Saucy being a tool? I haven't even seen what Edie, okay. Saucy One Curious. Um, Careful because the chat room wants to evict you. Cleo is defending their friend. Are you who? Did I give Zach any post-game advice? Oh, Julie, honey, did you not see my tweet tonight? Did you not see my tweet about that moment you realize that? I'll read it just so y'all can see, because this is important. This is important. Been waiting a long time to tweet this. That moment when you give someone advice, they don't listen to you, then you sit back and watch everything you predicted happen. This is that moment. All the little Zanky shippers got all fucking bent out of shape because I got to hang out with Zach and his mom after the finale. Yeah, we had a dinner. We sat together for 4 hours. I drove Zach and his mom home from the finale party back to the hotel. Eat it, bitches. Eat it. And I gave Zach plenty of advice, plenty of tea. Not in a, Murray, you need to do this and this and this. Just telling him what's going to happen. What's going to happen. Did he listen? No. And look what's happening now. Edie, yeah, that's the whole point. I want you to just, once again, because it's only a minute, and not to say that it's like a rape. I don't want to compare it to rape, but I'm just going to say, when someone says no, you stop. You don't laugh in their face and make a mockery of them to your audience on your goddamn YouNow. That's what he was doing. He had fair warning, and I'm telling you this, Zach better be fucking grateful it was just his camera and not his jaw. Because Evil Dick would have no qualms whatsoever about using his fist and aiming for the jaw instead of the camera. So Zach just better be thankful. And Cody is not going to save him. Like, you know, I don't even want to go into that. But we're going to watch it just once more. Just listen, just pay attention to Dick saying no and how Zach acted to Dick saying no. Okay? And then we could talk about whether or not who's the bully or who's...
Oh, swag bags. Oh, we gotta get some swag off of that thing. I'm gonna throw it in the ground and break it. I ain't fucking. Just say hi. That's one strike. You got two. And if it's not off of it, I am gonna break your phone. Okay. And I'm not fucking around. Okay. That's it.
How many times did you hear him say no, people? How many times did you hear him say no? Zach was being friendly. Zach was being friendly. Was he being friendly the night before? He was being friendly on camera in front of his audience. Did he approach Dick to apologize for last night? Yeah, Zach wanted to make Dick look like a fool on his YouNow. Hey, you want to say hi to my fans? Fuck you! No, I don't want to say hi. No, 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 no. One strike. I'm telling you, if you don't get that thing out of my face, I'm going to break your phone. How many more warnings is it going to take for you to listen? How many? And Dick's the bully. I didn't see Dick going up to Zach. Did you? Did you see? Did I seem to recall Dick walking by, not approaching Zach, and Zach going, "Come on!" Why didn't ED just clown Zach? What was he? What was Dick supposed to do? You don't do like. It would have been a completely different story if he wasn't recording live on YouNow to his everybody there was a Zach fan cheering him on. And what the fuck was he doing in the first place, by the way? Like, he's at a social event. It looked to me like it was a party. It looked to me like he was at a party, and he not socializing. He's just not. He needs to feel like he has to isolate himself in his bubble and just associate with his virtual fans. Like, that's just. I'm sorry if that there are people who, I'm deliberately not reading the chat because smoke will come out of my ears if I see people trying to claim that Dick was being a bully or Dick did something wrong and Zach was innocent in this whole thing. Because literally, my steam will come out of my ears. And if you don't understand that, if you don't see, you need to check yourself. You need to look at the situation and and imagine that this is not Zach. Imagine that this is just somebody else. Edie busted his balls one time on Dick Nite and then let up. Zach did act today. Sorry, I missed the rest. That's Evil Dick's shtick. He always busts balls. But shall I look at? Hold on. Let's look at Zach's timeline. Let's look at his tweets, okay? Before you all start fave if you stand Austin. That way I know who to unfollow. I hate the twins. I hate Austin. I hate Steve and irrelevant Becky. I hate Clelly the most. And is this takeover nonsense still a thing? Thank you, April. Austin is repulsive. So why are you giving Dick shit? Are you giving just as much shit to Zach and calling him a hater? Had a dream that I randomly ran into Frankie at the gym and we started doing his ab workout and I snapped it and everyone freaked out. Oh, the nerve of Evil Dick to make a Frankie joke. I already love Justin's new song and I haven't even heard it yet. Geez, who else loves Justin Bieber? July 29th. Yes! No, like, whoops, I did not mean to say that. Yes! Frankie on ABDC. Tell me why jokes about Frankie are off limits. Oh, this was, these two tweets were towards other house guests from previous seasons. Andy, as in Andy Herod. Andy, you're such a hater. Just love us, though. But even if you did, the feeling still wouldn't be mutual. You're annoying in a bad way. And the next tweet to Andy. Haven't watched. Oh wait, what did Andy reply? Andy said, BB16 was boring. No fights or drama. Don't take it personally. I was boring on my season while everyone else fought. To which he replied, haven't watched, so I don't know. But judging from ratings, you're completely wrong. But you got the attention from us you wanted. Congrats. Okay, so Zach's an angel, right? Zach's a total angel. Don't start with me, people. Don't fucking even start with me. Oh, look at what his if you click on his favorites. This girl. Let me lose my chill for 1 second. If there was an actual thing, I'm pretty sure haters could eat a bet. Oh wait, if this was an actual thing, I'm pretty sure haters could eat a bag of dicks. The Zaki Show. Ban sauce. Okay, saucy. I'm sorry, but you have been evicted um, from my chat. Sorry. Bye bye. She gone. So, so Evil Dick is such an asshole. He's such an asshole when he's sitting there when Zach is feigning this shit. Are you that stupid, or do you just think I'm that stupid? 'Cause I guarantee you, it's not the latter. That shit, yeah, Zach can dish it, he can't take it. Mr. Zero, I give zero fucks, gives too many fucks. Like I said, he had it easy. You don't fuck with Evil Dick. You don't show someone disrespect like that. And last night, that thing with his phone that I showed you on YouTube, that was so disrespectful. It was so disrespectful that if you don't understand why, then you're being misted. You're not seeing clearly. Because look, let me just tell you, if it weren't for the fact that I absolutely love Zach's family, I'd tell you what I really think. I'd really let go. But I respect his family too much. And that's why I've stayed silent for all these months. Because I could easily have defended myself. But I chose not to. Because if I hurt Zach, I hurt his family. Because if I make uh, Zach record ED show on YouNow then? What does that mean? Oh yeah, by the way, I thought it was completely like when someone is uh, earning money from a show and you're live streaming it, uh, how is Dick supposed to sell any subscriptions to a show if you're giving it away for free? That's kind of part of why I think he might have uh, made that episode for free. Just saying. The Rances are amazing people. They're amazing people, and and the thing is, I know that they don't. If they were involved in his life the way that some of these assholes on Tumblr like to suggest that they are, as in like locking him in the basement at night and controlling his every move. If they were in control of Zach's life, Zach would be doing amazing things right now. Trust me. What happened between you and the Rance family? Nothing happened between me and the Rance family. I'm on great terms with the Rances. I'm on perfectly great terms with the Rances. I talked to Jill. I talked to them. Sorry. It's Zach because he wants to cater to his fans who do not like me because they think that like the way they think that Jill and they think that I'm the reason that's that Zanky isn't together. Whatever. Zach's parents aren't to blame for any of this. It's the environment that Zach has surrounded himself in, which is YouNow. He uses it as a security blanket. He's hiding in that security blanket. He's using it to feed his ego, to nourish it, and he is subsisting on it. And he will never, ever grow, evolve, or progress the longer he stays surrounded by sycophants who are not looking out for Zach's best interests. They're looking out for their own selfish interests. And their own selfish interest is me. I want him for me. I don't want to share him. I want me. His fans say it's okay, so he does it. His fans say what's okay. Yeah, I'm the reason that they're not together. Uh, Jiraiya, if you think he cares about money, what's he doing to earn any money? Those gold, but like, yeah, he gets a lot of gold bars. He ain't getting nowhere near as many as he used to. Uh, Justin, that's kind of a none of your business question, but yeah, I do. Um, oh, I see a question about when's the podcast interview with Jason. From this point forward, you're going to get little to zero advance notice of anything. Things will happen. Do you hear me? Things will happen. Be it, with Jason or with other people. Things will happen. You're just not going to get the 24-hour advance notice about it, okay? Because I'm what? 3 steps ahead of you. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I feel like, I said, like, if you really got to listen to my uh, rant last night on YouNow, or it's on YouTube, or you can watch it on YouNow. But start at the 8-minute 45-second mark, and it goes to 39-minute mark. It covers everything. It is 100% truth tea. I've never ever done a rant for over 30 minutes, unscripted, uninterrupted, and it's problem is that Zach's ego is uh, he doesn't want to hear anything that makes him feel bad. Fine, don't grow. But the more, one of the things that yeah, I'm MissCleoBB on YouTube. Yeah, of course I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Look, he doesn't need. Wait, I'm seeing Miss Chris. Is Jake being problematic? Alert me now while I'm looking at the chat. Are people being problematic? Do people need to go on the block? Can we just fix it? No, look. I actually want what's best for Zach. I really do. I want to say two things angered me about the whole Dick Nite video. Him trying to big time Shannon, Nim pouting like a baby. Everything else was ready. Ready, I love you, but don't call me king. It's so stupid. Okay, meaty's on. Wait, I need a. Gotta borrow a bobby pin. Ah, shit. Sorry. Fuck. So I got these. Fucking A. I got these. I got a couple more of the. All of my wigs now have the heads to go with them. Okay. So I got these pins to lock them in place, which is fabulous. But now I just realized what I got to do. Because this is kind of funny. But I just don't have long enough hair to make this. Okay. I bash Zach and yeah, I bash Zach. I bash Zach. Are you really? Really? When your parents tell you when you're wrong, is that bashing you? Is that bashing you? No. Bashing is insulting somebody. I'm calling him out for what he did wrong in an attempt to teach him to wake the fuck up and stop fucking up and start growing up, acting like an adult, and doing better for himself. And I bet you, whoever that was that said that, Justin. Uh, well, thank you for your money. I don't need to read your comment. You're the type of idiot that goes on and like tweets to Zach's dad. Be like, he's talking shit about you, bitch. I'll send Kevin a fucking invitation to. I'll call him tomorrow, just to spite you, Justin. I'll call them. And I'll tell them every fucking thing I said on this YouNow. And I'll send them the links. How do you like them apples, bitch? How do you like that? I am a social media mogul. There we go. And you know what? Of all the listen, here's another thing. You know, what's interesting is about of the whole rant yesterday. I didn't get any tweets, criticizing me or attacking me or saying what I said was wrong. And on my YouTube comments, everything was like, yes, I agree, blah, blah, blah. Except for one, which I summarily was like, bounce. Fuck you, bitch. I control what comments get to appear on my videos. If it's fair, I'll let it stay there. But if you're just a fucking cunt, fuck you. Bounce. Bounce, bitch. Ain't got time for you. Fuck you. Go on your stupid Tumblr page. The only thing that irritated me, Justin, keep giving me that money. Keep giving me that money, man. Yes. The only thing that irritated me about this comment that I deleted is Hold on a second. Gerard. Okay, Miss Chris, tell me who else to bounce. That irritated me was people who say, well, you talk about, why are you so obsessed with Zach? Why do you keep talking? Bitch, I haven't called, excuse me, I haven't talked about uh, Zach all the time. I don't talk about him all the time. Something happened last night that's a very big issue that happened, and I'm commenting on it. You want to talk about, like, I think you misdirected your comments to the person who runs the Zanky Moments account on Twitter, or Anara and Lana Liz, aka the FBZI_HQ. You know, that stalker account that stalks everything that Zach and Frankie do and are convinced that if they don't hear, if they don't know exactly where Frankie and Zach are at any particular time, oh, they're fucking. They're definitely fucking. And if you call them out, and say, where are you getting that info? Well, we don't know that they, it's this logic of, well, we don't know where they are, but that doesn't mean they aren't taken out. You stupid fucking idiot. If you, like, really? Okay, Justin, I've nominated you for eviction, and you have been banned from the broadcast, even though I did kind of love your money. Even though it was going to, it was going to YouNow, not me, but bye, Felicia. Who else? Next? Who else wants to go on the block? I'm feeling a little Vanessa-like, okay? What difference does it make, Lucas? Anybody else? Anybody else going on the block? Last chance? Okay. So yeah. Hold on. The last thing, just to wrap this up, okay? The last thing I shall say is tomorrow I will be on Dick Nite, as I am every Sunday night. And yes, I know that Dick has said we're going to bash Zach. Blind man, Miss Cleo, just make sure you have a reason, like Vanessa. You vote to evict Jake. Okay, let's see. What's Jake? I'm going to be on Dick Nite like I am on every Sunday night. Thank you, BB Princess. June Song, the winner of Big Brother 4, will be on the panel. Evil Dick. We got 2 winners of Big Brother. That's for you, Becky. Congratulations, darling, on winning everything. Did you like my idea about what I would do? What I would do if I were, okay, I don't care. Becky, this is what I was, my strategy for that comp, by the way, is drink, like, just stop for the first 10 minutes, guzzle, water. And then, before production can even do anything about it, you jump on that bowl and you piss in it. What are they going to do? Or you stick your finger in your throat and you puke in it. I don't know, honestly, what happened with Cody. I like the Calafiore family. This is like one of those things where I don't know what happened, so I can't comment on it. But I just I just I really like Polly. I like um, Cody and Polly's mom. I love the sister. Like they're great people, and I know that people make a lot of jokes about them, but seriously, they're really really good people. So I don't know what happened. Apparently, he tried to stick up for Zach after that whole thing happened, but Cody, with all due respect, stay in your lane. Don't get involved with other people's drama. You know, you just uh, and you don't fuck with Evil Dick, because anyway. And did I tell you guys just by the way about how Cody's or excuse me how Clay's parents were have been DMing me to clear up like which Clay account was real, and I'm like awkward because I've been making fun of them all season. But you know what they said? They said we have a good sense of humor. That's the most important. So I digress. Oh yeah. So what I was saying about Dick and Night tomorrow night, aside from the fact that there are two winners on the panel, I know that Dick has been promoting it as we're gonna bash Zach. Just remember, I think that he's trying to sell subscriptions, and he probably will. So whatever, and give Kat, the other girl on the panel, give me a little bit of credit. Give Jude a little bit of credit. Just remember, it's Dick who has the issue. We're probably going to listen to him tell the story. I'm probably going to laugh, but I'm not gonna just be a dick for the sake of being a dick. No pun intended. You know, but anything I've said on this broadcast, I'll say it tomorrow. And before anybody, and listen, I'm just saying this right now. Don't you dare come into my mentions and say anything to me unless you have watched the broadcast yourself, because I really don't give a shit what you think might have been said if you hear it third hand or from somebody else or someone gives you like, unless you watched it yourself, I don't want to hear what you think. No offense. No offense. Yeah, it's I poke fun of everybody. Gaydar, uh, are you just this other person? Do I get paid for Dick and Night? No, I don't get paid. I don't get paid for Dick and Night. And Zach didn't get paid for Dick and Night. Nobody gets paid for Dick and Night. It's an honor and a privilege to be on that show. Um, yeah, and exactly. What does it matter if I get paid? I get, listen, if you want to talk about getting paid in other ways, look at my follower count compared to when the season started. Look at, there's there are more ways of getting paid than cash money. So, uh, well, it's none of your. If you don't want to watch Dick and Night, you don't have to. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. He has like just like Zach has his own fans, Dick has his own fans. His fans are loyal too. So what? So why is it any different? You're gonna give Dick shit for charging people to watch his show? Uh, have you seen the people who throw Monopoly money towards Zach and his YouNow? Like when? Okay, yeah, Shannon Elizabeth. You don't understand. Like there are clearly a lot of newbies around the Big Brother community right now because you guys don't understand what a big deal Evil Dick is. That's a problem. I mean, no, I'm not going to say it's your problem. It's just School, like, educate yourself. He's a big fucking deal. And he's a much bigger deal than Zach. And and has a lot more wisdom to, and I think that's another thing that really irritated him too, which kind of irritates me and irritated me a lot too, is that Dick taught back in October. Dick called Zach and spoke to him for hours. And when you and it's not just Dick, a lot of people took time out to call Zach after the show ended. And when someone calls and dispenses advice to you on their free time, and they're pretty wise and kind of made shit happen for themselves, it's okay if you don't listen, but if you like, but if it, but when shit isn't working out for you, and they told you how to make it work out for you, yeah, they're gonna be a little pissed that you could have done this if you just listened. And I don't. Zach is a lot younger. Do you want it? I wouldn't even tell you what I was doing in 24, and I'm sure tons of people. Uh, okay, Gaydar, you have been booted from a chat. Get the fuck out of here, Zacharoos. I don't need to. I don't need your bullshit. And I don't need your side accounts popping in. But if you do, hit the like button while you're in here, because I'd appreciate that. What's not working out for Zach? Do you really want me to answer that question for you? Do you really want me to answer that question for you? Because I will. I will. Okay. Thank you, BB Princess. What's he doing now? What could he have been doing this fall on primetime TV? What's in the works for him? He has an MTV show coming up? Sure. He can't make negotiations for an MTV show. He's under contract until the end of September. People always talk themselves up. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts. Yeah, look, I think Regal Raids, yeah, thank you, Regal Raids. What was said is Zach has had many opportunities over the past year to do crap. Nope, he just kept milking his little one-liners, and he's unemployed. Yeah, that's what. Whatever happened to that second song that he was gonna put out? What happened to that book he wrote? You know, the one that, by the way, all of the reviews for it are basically 85% of them are people saying, Zach sent me over here, told me to review it. I'm sure it looks good, but it's now on sale for like $2, $3. Look, I don't, hold on. There's nothing, I don't fault him for living at home with his parents. Because frankly, I don't think he can handle living by himself. He's probably safer, and it's in his best interest to live at home, to be honest. It's whatever. I'm tired of talking about him. I'm tired of giving him this much attention because he's not worth it. I've said my piece. I said what I had to say, and tomorrow night, Zach, Dick is gonna say what he has to say, and it ain't gonna be nice. But you know what? It's going to be completely warranted. And if you don't agree with it, oh, fine. But if you think that he doesn't, uh, that everything that has happened to him wasn't like, just like my policy on Twitter, okay? I don't go after people. I react to people who come after me. So if you come at me, I will bite back. And I will bite back harder, and I'll smack the shit out of you. But I don't just search people out and attack them. I don't do that. And if you think I'm wrong, show me the receipts. I'm still waiting for Janine, Miss Janine, to show me the receipts of me, of all the shit that she says I said about Frankie. Miss Janine, who was not on Twitter all last summer, but heard from who? Snowball. Do you bitches know who Snowball is? I think he has the screen name Isotopic Rose. The one that Zach called the worst ever. I never am the aggressor. I react. And some people can't handle. Some people get a little too, you know, they go after me, they attack me, and so I bite back. But I don't just bite back, I bitch slap them into tomorrow. And then they're, you're a bully, I'm blocking you. No, well, what were you expecting? Sorry I clocked you. No, not sorry I clocked you. That's what you got. Don't fuck with me. Or else that's what happens. How do you know all the Zakes? Because there aren't that many. I can list. I can search. Go to Twitter and search Rancy Pants. They'll show up. They'll all show up. They say the same stupid shit all the fucking time. And they always think that, like, we're gonna show the haters. No, no one cares. No one gives a fuck. Drew Daniel. What about Drew Daniel? Why do I keep seeing Drew Daniel? What from season 5? What about him? Are we gonna talk about the fact that he's gay? How are we talking about something new? Because he's why is he relevant? Okay, Dan 33, I'm nominating you for eviction. Because you're annoying the fuck out of me. And you know what? I don't need any more reason than that. Look, I don't know what his sexuality is. Talk about Zach. I don't know what his sexuality is. I just took him at his word that he's straight. But he keeps on. In his continued attempt to stay relevant, he continues to like send mixed signals. And by doing that, he thinks that's the way to stay. Look, I don't see Frankie tweeting about Zach. And by the way, anybody that says, "Oh, did you see Frankie fave that tweet with Zach in it?" Show me one tweet that Frankie has faved that doesn't have his name or picture in it. So if it happens to have Zach's name or his picture, okay. But show me one. Show me one It has just Zach. Show me what. I'll be waiting. I've got all years. He sure has plenty of time to tweet about all of his other friends and tag all of his other people. But Zach? Don't you understand? Don't you get it? Like, doesn't I guess when you're wearing like Zangy shade, like when your glasses have that pink and blue shade to it, you see things only through a everything is Zangy. Oh my God. Pink, blue, Zangy's real. It's totally real. Ha! I got the feels. I got the feels. I got the feels. Let's see. Who always Drew was arrested a while ago. Was Drew recently arrested? I didn't see it. Look, just FYI, it's better if you want me to talk about something like that. It's better if I kind of know about it ahead of time because no one wants to wait. Uh, Zaki is as real as dark. It just Drew was arrested. Okay, let me look this. Do I want to look? Does anybody care about Drew? Okay, that sounds like old news because it's happened before. Anyway, how do we feel about being HOH? I do like the fact that Shelly's on the block, Steve's on the block. Is Steve just? Are they trying to backdoor Vanessa? Is that what's happening? Because the thing is that what I do like that I heard was that um, Becky, of all the people in the house, Becky is the one who is on to Vanessa. How the plan is to backdoor Vanessa? I don't. Why did they fucking? Why did she nominate her from the get go? That's what I don't understand. Because like, what if Vanessa gets to play in the veto tomorrow, which the odds are that she will, because there are fewer people. But actually, hold on. More importantly, I'm kind of just like I look. I'm going to admit that I'm good. This is I probably am going to be a hypocrite when I say this, but I feel like I'm not liking this, knowing that a juror is going to come back because Julie pretty much said it on the live show. Are we? Do we all understand that? Do we all understand what she meant by that when Julie said, "Just because you're a jury doesn't mean you're out of the game." You all caught what that means. Okay. Well, first off, the good news. The good news. No rewind bullshit week. Thank you, Jesus. Double eviction. Well, look, we have it there every season. There are two double evictions. The returning house guest, we already had one. Uh, Julia counts as a returning. So Julia was the equivalent of Nicole coming back. Last year, instead of having the second person come back, they decided to do that fucking rewind week at the Final Five, which is horrible, horrible. I, I, oh yeah, I did hear about this DR league that James is America's player. But hold on, at least we know we're not gonna have that bullshit rewind thing. Uh, if Vanessa plays in the POV, well, first of all, Vanessa has to win the POV, okay? Uh, Big Brother 16 kind of suck balls. What do you guys think of the Hitmen? I love seeing Paulie Calafiore shirtless. Uh, Tuna Luna Mo, I miss Pandora's Box. You know what? I thought a lot about Pandora's Box. I thought I missed it, but the only thing I really miss about it is when it led to fun TV type of twist, as in sock puppets, like chaos. Remember that thing during season 11 when like thousands of $1 bills fell and then like Kevin was in handcuffs in Pandora's box. Good night, Jiraiya. Um, uh, like that shit was funny and fun and like good TV. The best part about having this no battle on the block is it increases our odds of having stuff like that. Because if I mean, it's great that we had another endurance comp. It's gonna be like it's just fucking great that we have no battle on the block, so we can either have more endurance comps, which I feel like they're making up for last year, and we also have opportunities like without that showmance, without Clelly there, we've got like they got some time to fill. Jesse rating food. Cody's parents are too damn Alex, that was Christmas in July. Ian, oh yeah, Ian locked in with the aha, aha. That was great. And so was Rachel locked in there with Jesse. Remember? Yeah, Austin. Okay, I think Austin and Liz is gonna be like. Hold on a second. Austin and Liz is gonna be, I think, just played out as a comedy thing. It's all gonna be. Sorry guys, hold on one second. The whole Austin and the twins thing will be just comic relief. So anyway, let's see. Uh, Clay's exit interview with Julie was funny. Oh my, complainer. I'm not saying that word out loud. But look, uh, we got a good show. We got gamers. We've got. I'm really happy with the turn that the season has taken. Okay, there are a lot of interesting possibilities for how things can go, depending on who's in power. So for that, um, the lizard, I like. It's going to be exciting to see, because Liz and Julia will never vote each other out. The question is, someone's going to try to break that trinity up. How is that all going to play out? Oh, Zingbot should be coming soon. How many are we down to now? How many are we down to? We might get Zingbot tomorrow. Mark that shit down. Were you here last week, folks? When I called what the veto would be? It was during because tomorrow's the veto, so check this out. I'll broadcast tomorrow during the veto fish. Because that was a fun fucking broadcast. Zingbot does 8 to 10. So 11. Okay, so it could be that they're trying to like throw things off by like last year the double eviction was this week, but it's pushed back a week. Um, Vanessa told Shelly to throw the POV to her, and she promised to take down Shelly. Well, if Shelly buys that shit, well, I don't know. Like, yeah, Cleo Fishes. Vanessa is crazy pants, but she's good TV. So what do you? I don't know. I don't want a final three or final four or five with boring people. It's kind of fun to have, like, one of the things that we all love to say about Big Brother is there are people we love and there are people we love to hate. Not people we hate, although there are a couple, but not this season. But it's the love to hate. And Vanessa is one of those people that I love to hate. Mom of twins, good night. I'm I'm sorry for keeping you guys up. Uh, uh, and if I've missed any of you guys, Vanessa's like Helen with coke withdrawals. Do you know? On June, June on Rob Has a Podcast said something that I didn't even notice until she said it, and I still haven't really paid much attention. But you guys tell me if it's true. Does Vanessa wear vanity contact lenses? Not that I mean, I question even why I'm even asking this because it's not like she has access to recreational drugs. But do you understand what she's insinuating? This is where I'm like, gather round, children. Let Miss Cleo corrupt your asses and teach you about drugs and bad shit. What she was insinuating was that, uh, yeah, I know June keeps pushing the drug addict. I personally, I agree. If there's this one picture I tweeted of Vanessa a couple times where like her eyes look uneven, her septum is definitely deviated, and basically she has the look of someone, which no judging, no judging, someone who is fond of the booger sugar. Do you guys know what booger sugar is? No, no, Lucas, I am not a casual drug user. She needs Botox. I need Botox. I want Botox right here. But it comes in handy for my Vanessa because I have those. um, I think she's. I mean, it goes okay. Just based on the environment, her career, poker, Vegas, cocaine, cocaine. So anyway, bottom line is the vanity contacts. Thank you, Tamara. If you guys like me, do you like me? Do you really, really like? If you guys like, this is the thank you, Tamara. Show some love. Hit the thumbs up. If you have the means to afford it, throw me some likes. Make me feel special. Wooden dibs. Um, Poker stars say Vanessa isn't really gay. Well, says she's bisexual, right? She was married to a man. Did you catch on the Shannon, Elizabeth's remark? No, I didn't. But anyway, bottom line is when you take opiates like heroin, uh, Percocet, Viking, like certain drugs, may ecstasy. I don't know if meth does too. They make your pupils constrict. Um, constrict or so they make your pupils either really tiny or really large. I think with it's heroin makes them constrict. Yeah, make them really small. But so does bright light, because like I'm sure my pupils are. Don't screen cap this shit. But look, I've got two bright lights, and I've got a bunch of lights in my eyes, so that's why. Uh, Tuna, I don't get paid for likes, but right now I'm applying for a tip jar. So I'm assuming that part of the decision to grant me the tip jar is because let's face it, the YouNow is here to make money, and if I can show that I can generate money, I, but look, let me just put this out there, okay? Because I'm gonna know yes or no about the tip jar soon. Uh, if it doesn't happen, I'm setting up a Patreon account. Or if you go, when you watch my YouTube videos, you'll notice that there's a thing that says support Miss Cleo, and you just press it and you can, and I'm just going to tell everybody if you were thinking of spending any money for YouNow, and you want to show me like gratitude, excuse me, do it on one of the other outlets like YouTube or Patreon when I set it up. I don't want to start talking about it now until this is settled away, but let's face it, I'm more than happy to be here doing this for you guys. I have a blast. Um, but I'll tell you now, if I'm getting compensated for it a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, my incentive to be here a lot more will accordingly, go up. Um, so it just that makes sense, right? Now I don't want to do a GoFundMe because then what's my goal? Like, would I like to? Oh God, I want Paulie to be my sugar daddy. God, if I could buy him, girl. But yeah, I'm I have I'm not embarrassed to say whatsoever because everybody from BB16 is doing it on their UNOWs. There is, Rob's sister Nino does it. Evil Dick does it. There's nothing to be ashamed of to uh, to ask for if people are like this is all free and it will continue to be free. I'm never going to charge anybody for this. But some people are very generous, be it with their money, like the ones who buy shit to help this show get better, who go out of their way to make incredible shit. Like people, this is all from you guys, all of it. Giselle, like, and if you think I don't think about how much I appreciate this shit, you're sort of like every day as I'm tripping over the boxes, I'm so fucking grateful. And people contact me a lot. There are only so many wigs you can buy. Thank you, Baker. Would you and Paul in California end like Jason Biggs and Shannon Elizabeth? I have to see that movie again. But look, I got to eat too. I Thank you, Baker. It's just weird. It's uncomfortable because I don't like to ask for money. I don't like to beg. It's just cheesy. But that being said, that being said, I'm providing content. I'm not dragging my phone to the gym so you can. I'm not taking my phone to the market so you can watch me shop. Yeah. I don't go and like do laundry and make you guys watch because I feel like so important that just the privilege of having my company is worth your money. when I am on doing a broadcast, I'm talking the entire time, and this is content. You know it, I know it. So that's why I feel no shame whatsoever if I set something up, and if you feel it, if you want to contribute, you can, and that's all I'll say about that. Um, you go. Oh, honey, I have a drone. You don't need to get me a drone. I have a drone. I did a broadcast where I showed everybody the drone. I feel like this is very misunderstood, by the way. This this I got on a GoFundMe last year. This is how awesome Big Brother fans are. Oh, Sir Cardinal, good night. I love Sir Cardinal, Nick Fox. Uh, like the names that I see repeatedly here. I love Tamra, Like I really love User Val, Tuna Luna, Blind Man. Lucas. I love seeing how many of you guys diamonds. I love seeing the same faces in the chat room. Like that means a lot to me. Especially I'm in 1 hour and 47 minutes, and you guys are still here. You're still here. Puns galore. Like that means a fucking lot to me, and I do not take it for granted. And the only reason why I don't shout at you guys more is because people watching on a broadcast on YouTube. Because what I'm trying to do is uh, instantly take these, put them on YouTube so people can watch if they want turkey liver with your sheep. Those sheep icons look like poop, by the way. Uh, Look, Puns Galore, don't feel. I don't want. I really don't want. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to guilt you into donating. That's not the point of this. Uh, it's just some people have the means to do it, and they're generous. And like what I was saying with this, I set up a GoFundMe to do a drone, and I got it in literally like 10 minutes, paid. By the way, GoFundMe, those fuckers take 10%, by the way. So even if you're raising money for like cancer, like kids with cancer, those fuckers take 10%, which bites. I'm new to Miss Chris. I'm new to you, Miss Cleo. Look, well, thank you. Oh, see, that's what Miss Chris is an example of exactly why it's an honor for me to do Dick at Night. She says she watches Dick at Night, and that's how she found me. So, to whoever asked me, am I getting paid to do Dick at Night? That's how I got paid. That's how I'm getting paid to do Dick at Night. And that's worth more to me than any cash money. This is the drone. Now, what people don't understand, but why do I put them on YouTube? Um, Kadich, that's a good question. Kadich says, uh, serious question, no shade, but why do you put them on YouTube? You're taking away from views on here you need for tip jar. That is a very legit question. However, a lot of people use the mobile app for YouNow. And the mobile app, until they allow you to watch past broadcasts on the mobile app, how are people supposed to watch the broadcast? Not everybody can, like, I don't even think you can go on a Kindle, like, or a tablet and watch past broadcasts. So if they fix that, I totally would. But people constantly ask me, how do I watch these broadcasts? I'm just grateful that people uh, come to YouNow to watch me. You know, and by the way, if you're new here, please make sure you fan me. I I can't see it here, but I'm assuming there's a button up there. Make sure you fan me. Uh, but yeah, so a lot. Okay, so DDM on your iPad, are you allowed to? Are you able to watch past broadcasts? Yeah. So that's why, and at first I was thinking, oh, I'll just put highlights of me on from my broadcast. And you know what? It's simpler for me to just download the broadcast, upload it to YouTube, and be done with it. That is also the reason why some of you may remember I used to start the broadcast out playing music, and I don't do it anymore. And that's strictly because uh, if you play copyright music, YouTube is not happy with that. So yeah, that's why I don't do it. So I do it as a courtesy for people who I'm just grateful that they downloaded the YouNow app. And honest to God, YouNow really should fix that. They really and I'll tell you, even before I started uploading it onto YouTube, the number of additional views after the broadcast is less than 5% more than what it was. Like the second I close out of this broadcast, I'll know exactly how many views I had, and so on and so forth. You can only watch past broadcasts on the computer. Yeah. Cleo, do I think I would be good at BB competitions? Yeah, probably. Although that slip and slide one, probably not. However, uh, no. However, uh, part of the reason why I think I'd be good at a lot of BB competitions is because by watching so many, because there are a lot of them are repeats. Because I've watched it so many times, I've learned the pitfalls of, I've learned from other people's mistakes what to do. For example, if I were doing that one that James won on the wall, I would have done exactly what James did. And like, because your only hope is to crouch. You have to have your center of mass low. How much lower can you make it other than crouching? And the way I saw those handles, you know, I know, yeah, it might be harder to do, it might look harder, but I'm telling you, it is not harder than having to use your upper body strength to hang on to a leaning tower. Anyway, so look, this is a drone. All drones are not much bigger than this. And more important thing is when people say, get a drone, get a drone. What do you think this drone can do? It has a camera. It could take spy footage, but it doesn't have a mechanism built in that allows you to like drop notes or send messages. That's a big misconception. I don't understand. Back to the drone. What's the plan with it? Well, unless you have a good idea, currently there is no plan. You know, if there's an opportunity to spy, we can come up with it. I'll also tell you the problem with that. It's very difficult to control, more difficult to control than I ever anticipated. And basically, if you fuck up with that thing, that is not a cheap toy. That is an expensive motherfucking toy. And the reason why it's so expensive is because this model, as opposed to some of the other ones that you probably have seen, like the one that has like 4 large circles, that's like $50 on Amazon. The range, the range of it isn't that far. Mine, mine can go all the way to the top. Uh, it could hover above the Big Brother house and take footage. So, but more importantly, forget the forget the drone. What I have is way more effective than a drone. Hello? Do you guys see this? The drone is like a simian. Do you guys know what a simian is? Just for comparison's sake, I know I've done this before. I know I've shown this before. This was the first one. This is, thank you, Sabetta, the 50-watt mega drone. This shit ain't fucking around. And by the way, I don't know if anybody in this chat is there are a couple people who tweet me on a daily basis. I think the simian is hundreds of dollars. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious to know what it feels like. Because I bet you it feels just as good for guys as it does to girls. This is Cleo After Dark right now. I get a lot of tweets every day about such and such is happening. Now would be a good time to drive by Studio City with, and it's like, for what? Like, what do you want? Why? What is it that you want to say? Have you screamed outside before? I don't recognize you, Super Beaver. They like 2,500 Miss Cleo. Sibians it is. They're like they're $2,500. Well, Howard Stern has got his money worth on that. You need to start a GoFundMe account so we can get you one that will carry stuff. There are no drones that carry things. That's the thing. People are under the impression that there are drones that have like one of those claws, like in the vending machines, that are like, wait, let me just like First of all, if production saw anything fall from the sky, like a ball or any like with a message written on it, production would immediately say, "Stop! Everybody go inside!" And anybody who went near the whatever fell, they'd threaten them, and CBS will not shoot it down. There's always you're right, DDM. It is now officially restricted airspace. So, but really, who's gonna bring? I think that's more for just to scare people from to not hiring airplanes and banner planes and stuff. But what if someone flew a drone over the filming location of Survivor on day 39? Someone could. You know what? And apparently, during Dick Nite, Eliza Orleans was talking about that. She had mentioned that during shooting, sometimes they had helicopters. I don't know who was behind it, but like they knew the location of where they were, and at certain times, like rogue helicopters would become swooping by, and they would tell everybody stop and go into the brush or under the trees and hold until they were gone. What about balloons? Okay, what about like I'm seeing drones, tennis balls, Do you see what I'm holding in my hands? What could be more effective if somebody did this? Someone tell me a message. Give me a message. Yeah, they can't unhear what you said. I don't know, Nick. I'm probably going to end soon.
You don't need a drone when you have a device like this. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Bloop.
There's an MP. There's this awesome thing that has. There's a USB thing with a you could plug your phone into it and play like sound songs or whatever. So like, oh wait, here, let me try this. Did you hear that? Oh yeah. Well, like this is what I like with no shade to anybody, but like, why even talk about like a balloon or just you've got this like why? Why would anyway? It doesn't matter. I digress. We're gonna have to wrap things up, but look, I'll I was all about saving Jason. That was I felt like a worthy cause. You couldn't get a balloon to fly. Why? Okay, again, why are we even talking about a balloon? Why would you want a balloon? I'm trying, like, why are we talking about that? What could a balloon do that this can't do? It'd be funny to hit a house kiss with a water balloon just to scare them. You think, do you realize how, no, 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 you could seriously hurt somebody. You could cause some serious hurt. I, I, I mean, how close can you get to the backyard so we can hear it? Well, somebody, I heard somebody got very close to the backyard and tried to shout messages to Jason using this. It was loud, but they couldn't hear it. Okay? I spoke to somebody I know, spoke to the guy who did it last year and asked him what model did he use that worked and got on TV. The Pile 50-watt version. So, if someone wanted to be heard, this has 20 more watts, and I'm sure that this is what would be used. But I'm not supportive of. Okay, is there a Johnny Mac and Shelly combo that we should listen to? Okay, I'll do this and then I'm ending. I like it's kind of it's a weird line to like it's kind of hard to act self-righteous about it and define what's okay and what's not. But certain things I just don't feel like I wouldn't feel comfortable interfering with the game on in certain things. Like for instance, I would never go to the house last year and say Derek was a cop. I just wouldn't. I would have told certain people that fuck you, I hate you. But that's just a fan. Okay, here we go.
Is Becky gonna pick you? She gets Oscar's choice.
Is this frozen? Like we're of course it's like frozen. This is painful. This better be good. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, these are the live feeds. Mine are like freezing up on me. I don't know why. Let's see. Up, I see feed one. Liz or Julie, they're in the living room. Why are my feeds all? Okay, my feeds are like frozen. They're not loading. Shelly trusts John more than Vanessa. Until we'll see what happens when it happens. So okay, let's place bets. What do we think the POV comp will be tomorrow?
We got. Hi, Jack. That was a good scamper. You know, someone's scampering around. I don't know who it is. That was a good scamper session.
Is that Julia or
So now
Liz?
you have the cheat to the scamper.
Stay or fold, Lucas says.
Grandma.
Hold or fold.
Hi, Gramps. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Tuda Luda.
You remember calling Grandma and Grandpa outside of this house? Is that?
No, I usually refer these to my grandpa glasses.
I usually compare these to my grandpa glasses.
Where did you get them? Like,
So I was going on vacation.
let's hear the story.
So I was going on vacation.
With my family. So I went to my parents' house. This is I don't know what. It was over Christmas. Last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't at my apartment at the time. So we're leaving. It's the day before, and I realized I left my glasses. And I was like, shit. It was like a week vacation. I'm like, I don't want to have to wear my contacts. I'd have to wear my contacts all the time. I didn't have glasses.
Okay, I'm gonna make this way more interesting. Watch this, people. Watch this.
And I walked in and I was I need your cheapest pair of whatever they are, cheapest pair. And these or the other one, and these other ones are just basic, whatever. Yeah. And I put these on, and my mom looked at me and she goes, "You look like such an asshole." And
You look like such an asshole.
Thanks.
Oh my god, your mom, you look like such an asshole. Oh my god.
She will even say that.
She'll kill me for saying that.
I've had it for a year now.
I've had it for like a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other ones anyway. Like who said that? I love it.
How could you not get them?
How could you not get them? But
people always ask me if they're real, though.
people always ask me if they're real though. Oh, I look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, like
I think that I'm just wearing them.
You think I'm just wearing them? Like,
yeah, no.
wait, hold on.
When I wear these, no.
How much were they?
Oh my god, I forgot.
Oh God, I forgot.
I mean, any glasses are expensive.
I mean, any glasses are expensive, but
Oh, well, I had to.
well, I had to.
I'm getting another pair.
There's like another pair. We even have matching shirts ish. You look cute in them. I miss my cape.
I have them.
But I don't like them as much.
This is also so stupid, but my dad used to always
No, this isn't even my Meg wig.
I see better out of these because they're like bigger.
Because they're like bigger?
Just like a
They're just like a speck.
And do you wear those to work?
all the time.
But you don't wear
I
your
need to
arm
like
bands or something? You're
cut the
not-
bangs.
Yeah, I switch.
This is supposed to be my Vanessa
Oh my
wig.
god, stop. Oh my god,
wear
your prescription.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, but I might
Well, I have to.
I'm shocked that you haven't worn them
I
yet.
know, can you wear them?
It just changes it up.
Yeah. Wait, let me
I
see.
forgot I
They
had
look
them.
so different with glasses.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
yeah.
sexy teacher nerd.
Yeah, I know. Those are exactly what last like.
Right.
That's what I would like.
Let me what Meg looks like in those. I want to see, I want to see.
I don't know makeup on. Whatever. I wonder what you're.
See what happens to you bitches when you stay up late with me?
Do you have one eye instead of the other?
A little bit.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I like those. But your grandpa, like, no, he's not anything else like grandpa.
Let me see, Grandpa. Yeah, these are too dark for me.
What do you mean, like the frames are too? Oh my god, see Jackie and grandpa.
Oh, I can see. They actually look. Usually they
Oh
look
my
really
god,
good on
and they
girls.
love the grandpas. Like, they're like,
Yeah,
so
I can
sexy.
see it in this one.
I have my contacts in, but I can still see out of that. I like those.
Am I missing a good combo?
Oh,
I don't have a
Yeah,
Rachel
also,
wig.
like, they're pretty bad.
I like grandpas. Grandpas wish. If I take them out.
Grandpa.
Here, I'm
Wait,
just.
that confuses me that you're.
Yeah, my contacts in, but I saw out of your glasses.
So does that mean your prescription's worse than better? Worse.
Wait, what are you?
I don't know.
What do you have?
I don't even know my prescription number.
What's wrong with you?
I love them. Oh my god, I love them.
Alright, maybe one day.
Why not? You might as well.
Ooh, that hurt.
Take some.
I forgot I have them. They're like just as a backup in case I like.
Are they like? Are they like plotting my downfall? Because I'm like, I'm starting to like stress out that they're selling me out. Oh yeah, okay. You guys need to go to bed. It's been fun. Okay. These feeds are lame, sorry. Oh, Johnny Mac looking adorable. But he's talking to Haggard the gorilla. Let's see if it works. Yeah, my feeds are fucking up. Okay. You guys, it's been lovely. See you on we'll party tomorrow. What? Fuck this shit. We'll talk tomorrow when the feeds go down for the veto. Come on in. If you liked what you saw, hit the like. Thank you for joining me. And get a Rachel wig. Why would I want to get a Rachel gig? Rachel wig. I love Rachel. I'm glad you had a good time. And yeah, I'm sorry if this was totally impromptu. I wasn't even planning on this. But tomorrow, we're gonna aim for the veto comp. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. Get me to 1,400 likes for my ego. If you liked it, just good night. Good night. Good night. Yay, 1445. Yeah, thank you. Mwah. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. And thanks. I had a blast.